Hello everyone, today I'm at Illand Garden Centre in North Cornwall and I just thought I'd show you around. So in polytunnel number 1 there is winter flowering pansies, primroses and Cornish palms. So over here you can just see the primroses, now the winter flowering pansies. On this side there are some spider plants and some different shrubs and cuttings. Everything is grown from cutting apart from the seed plants like pansy and viola. It's all grown on the premise, so a proper traditional style Cornish nursery. Here you, here you can see all the cuttings being rooted, and there was some fuchsia for sale. Here you can see some trailing pansies. Moving on outside, they had some aquatic plants and some different shrubs. Polytunnel number 2 was full of ground coverage plants, really. That was the main thing with polytunnel number 2. However, they did have some herbs and different mints as well. So they had some lavender here with some rosemary. It was sort of a good general mix. They had some shrubs on the side here, different ornamentals on the back there. Here they had some garden mint, looked very nice, and some lilies there. They also had different types of campanula at the back there. Polytunnel number 2 was really full of climbing plants. So stuff like jasmine, different types of ivy, and also some trailing plants, but not many. Outside, there are some conifers and some ferns. Everything is going from cutting again, so you know that they've taken good care into it. Mini Christmas trees as well, and some apple trees standing up on the side there. There were lots of different heathers. However, none of them were multicoloured, they were all green heathers. But the main one was Darley-dale heather. You can see there. So moving on, they had some pittosporum grown from cutting, which is really good. So they had some variegated pittosporum as well that I was going to purchase, but I didn't in the end. This is polytunnel number 3. In here, there were some exotic plants. I say exotic, they had some physalis and different plants like that, but some quite unusual plants. And lots of ornamentals in here as well. This is polytunnel number 4. In here was just a mix of shrubs, different budleias in here. Quite a lot of buddleia actually. They had gristlinia in here as well, and some different sedums. This is one of the final polytunnels. This was full of plants that don't really like light so much, but they had some different sort of palms and ornamental plants to your left. Also in here they had some ground coverage like sedum and plants that quite like it dark, which I'm assuming that's why they put it in the darker polytunnel, which had trees around it. This is the final polytunnel that doesn't look as good. However, it just had some... Hello everybody, welcome back to Jim Bob's Greenhouse. Today I went shopping at a nursery called Illand Nursery, and this is everything I purchased. So let's start off with these pansies. Now there's a mix of trailing pansies and upright pansies. The upright pansy is Pansy Panola Mix, which would be this one here. Look there, looks really nice. So they grow everything on the property, which is something quite unique because there's not many garden centres and nurseries that actually do that anymore. They do supply, I think, to a few places. So we've got this lupin tree as well. Now this is really interesting. It's got quite an interesting backstory. So the actual variety is tree lupin blue white. Now the backstory with this, they can grow up to, what was it? I think it was 10 foot in 4 years. Something crazy. It's really fast growing. Really good to take cuttings of as well, which is what I'm into at the minute. Yeah, so the kind gentleman told me about this plant. So I'll pop that all back. But at the minute it's still quite small. But as you can see, it's a nice little plant. And he recently repotted it, so he said it shouldn't need repotting for a little while. But they do grow quite fast. So this is one of the trailing pansies, if I can find. Well, here it is. It still looks like an upright pansy to me, but we will see. There's no labels on any of them, by the way. Right, this is another plant that I purchased. It's just a garden mint, nothing too special there. But as I just said, I'm really interested in taking cuttings. So what I'm doing is buying things that are easy to take cuttings of, because I've never really done it before. Other than on sedum and on different succulents. So I've taken this mint here, which apparently is really easy to take cuttings of. So that's going to be my start. I'm going to have to repot that. Put that one back. I bought another garden mint, just the same. On to the interesting thing. Well, it's all interesting in my opinion, but there you go. This fuchsia here. So I want to take fuchsia cuttings to sell fuchsia, which is good. So the variety is Mage or Mage Lanica. I hope I'm saying that right. Just that way. That might be a bit better for you. Yes, I'm not quite sure on how to pronounce that one. Go. So these are all the succulents. Now, I didn't purchase these. The kind gentleman gave me all of them, which was really kind. It was all one big plant. But on the drive home, I discovered that they fall off quite easily. And on the drive, as it was quite bumpy, lots of leaves fell off. So I've potted up all these leaves here. As you can see, these ones here. He gave me lots of individual ones, like these ones and these ones and this one. He gave me this one here, which I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with that one, because he said it might put up branches, because that used to be the main stem for all of these. But because it's been picked bare, he's not quite sure what it'll do. The variety is unknown. So if anybody knows that, please let me know what the variety is. Bring you closer up. There you go. Bring you a close-up shot. If anybody knows the variety of that, it looks a bit like an Echeveria to me, but it might not be because it was on a tree, tree-like thing. Sounds very professional of me. Yes, that's really nice. I've got loads more, and I'm just about to show you them.